At dawn in the city of Bago, April 9th. The shooting is said to have started at 5 a.m. One NGO describes what happened that day as a killing field. Protesters tell us they had 6 bunkers throughout the city to try and keep the military at bay. Roadblocks made of sandbags to stop the bullets getting through. One member of the so-called defence team, tasked with protecting the neighbourhood from the military, says they were up against far more than just bullets. An 18-year-old who says he should be starting studies in IT now. He spoke to us over the phone on condition of anonymity. He's fled the city and is in hiding. What do you have to defend yourself? What sort of weapons or shields do you have? He says survivors believe 97 people were killed that day. The military says it was the protesters who attacked, not them, and claimed they had handmade guns, shields and grenades. And they say only one person died. Multiple sources, including advocacy group AAPP, says the military was using assault rifles, grenades and heavy weaponry like RPGs, weapons you use on a battlefield. These photos taken of the aftermath in Bago would seem to support this. This audio, recorded by one protester, shows the intensity of the military onslaught, an onslaught that has been widely condemned.
The military seems intent on intensifying its pitiless policy of violence against the people of Myanmar, using military-grade and indiscriminate weaponry.
An accusation rejected by the military junta.
If we really shot at protesters using automatic rifles, the 500 you referred to could be killed within hours.
This is not the first time the military has been shooting at protesters in Bago, but everyone we spoke to said this was different. One doctor who wanted to hide his identity for safety says he tried to treat the wounded that day but was blocked by the military. He says at least one of his colleagues was arrested.
We could see the wounded. We could see people fall to the ground, but we couldn't get to them. We saw a bystander killed by a gunshot to the head. He was only 18 or 19.
The military went house to house, neighbourhood to neighbourhood. Activists and doctors tell us many were arrested from inside their homes. Their families received a call the next day to come and pick up their body for a price. A charge of around $85 in order to be allowed to give a loved one a funeral. One activist tells us that price has now gone up to $110. The military has said nothing. Horrifying stories slowly emerging from just one city on just one day in Myanmar. Paula Hancocks, CNN, Bangkok.